The picture's worth 1,000 words. Good morning.
Hi. Wait, you're this guy?
I could be.
Are you this guy?
Yes, I am.
He is Arthur Suydam.
I love you.
She loves me.
I love you.
How you doing? I'm Arthur. How do you do?
Oh my god, I am so pleased
What's
to
your
meet
name?
Scout.
That's how you coming in today.
Oh my god. Best day ever. Well,
She loves me.
day made. Okay.
Well, tell me this. Why do you love Arthur Suydam's work?
Because it's amazing. I'm not good with words this morning. It was a long day left. But it's amazing. It's so colorful but gritty, and it's smooth. It doesn't look rushed. I don't know. And those words don't make sense, do they? Those
No,
are
it
just
makes perfect sense.
they're just some words I'm trying to vomit
That's what
out.
it is. It's smooth and not
Yeah,
rushed.
it's not like you're not trying. It doesn't look angular. It looks all flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. But man, it's a real honor.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure's all mine.
Thank you so much. I'm going to go be useful.
Hey, stop
somewhere.
by and say hello later.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Again. See you later.
So,
Hey, how you doing?
so we're here with Arthur Suydam. Let's see, Grammy Award winning master artist in the zombie selling out Marvel's collection on the zombie twist, working mostly in paint, and pretty much one of the most recognizable faces here at Denver Comic Con. And so tell me this, what brought you to Denver Comic Con over going somewhere else this weekend?
Well, I was at number one, I liked Denver. I had been in Denver about 6 or 7 years ago. I had a girlfriend at the time who was a Shakespearean actress, and she was actually working on the Tantalus play that was here about 6 or 7 years ago, and I think that was the longest running play, not running, but the longest play in history. It took 3 days to see the play. Mm-hmm. So he came in, watched the play, broke for lunch, and came back to see Act 2, and then he had to do that over a period of like 2 or 3 days. And so I got familiar with Denver then, and I really liked the place. I really liked the city, and I always wanted to come back. And just coincidentally, I was at a show in Albuquerque, a great show in Albuquerque, comic show, Albuquerque Comic Expo, I believe it is. And last weekend, and I found out about this show. I didn't know it. I had no idea. I'd never heard of this show. And a bunch of the guys were saying, "Hey, you going to Denver next weekend?" And so, oh, what's going on in Denver? And then I was able to speak with the guys who were putting on the show, and they invited me to come down, and here I am.
So do you, obviously it takes you away from doing your art
right.
to connect with the fans. How do you feel about that trade-off between doing what you love and what you're amazing at and connecting with your
That's
audience?
a good question. That's a good question, and it doesn't really take me away. It takes me away from my gigs, but it doesn't really take me away from the art. Partially because I'm drawing the whole time I'm here. I'm usually doing sketches for fans, and it's very challenging because it's whatever they ask you to draw, you have to draw it. So it's really good practice. So I get to practice a lot of things that I want to practice back in the studio, but I don't really have time to. And I'm kind of forced to practice them here. And I like that. I like that. And then number two. A critical part of being an artist is really being in touch, just basically having your hands on the pulse of what's going on culturally and what the fans like and what they don't like, what you're doing. And the only place to get that is really at the shows. So the really highlight for me coming to the shows is to really meet up with the fans and see what they like and what they don't like and what they're interested in the world in general, and then basically bring that into my artwork and my writing for what I do and incorporate that.
So what's next on deck? What do you have planned? What's something that people can look forward to of your work, Arthur?
Okay, well, I just finished up, so that means it's not out on the stands yet, but I just finished up working on the series. It's called Fanboys vs. Zombies. So that's a zombie apocalypse breaking out at Comic-Con in San Diego. I just finished up that series. I'm doing some covers for some of the small publishers here at the show. I have a big Edgar Sparrow's project that I'm working on that's 26 paintings, I think, and over 100 ink drawings I'm doing for that. That's 2 novels. So that's a really big project. I'm not allowed to disclose a lot about it because I'm just not allowed to. Hey, good morning. And then I'm working on my own zombie project that I started about 10 years ago. one that I wrote, and I'm actually doing all the interiors, and the interiors are watercolor painted. And that's like five. It's a 5-issue miniseries, and so that's really got me busy.
No name yet?
Yeah, I have a name, but I want to keep it under wraps for right now.
Fair enough.
and that's basically it. So I'm usually working on about 4 projects at a time, because while I'm working on one and it's drying, I have to go start on 2 or 3 more, and then when they dry, I go back and forth and rotate pieces while I'm working on them.
Any last words for fans? Something you'd love for them to take away from meeting you or being introduced to your work here at the con?
I don't know what to say other than, like, hey, I love The Walking Dead, and keep watching The Walking Dead because I think it's the best show on TV.
Thanks so much, Arthur.
Thanks so much.